everybody, welcome to Cast Off Monday with me, Juanita, also known as She Spins. And today I am going to take care of some old business first. And I would like to congratulate Andy Believes for winning the last prize package. It's been packed up, address, ready for my husband to drop it off in the mail tomorrow morning. So I guess you'll probably get it around Friday or Saturday since you're only stayed away pretty much. What's currently on my hook is this extended crochet cowl. Let you see this. It's reversible. This is what the back side looks like. And this is what the front side looks like. Okay. It's a taupe, as you can see, T-A-U-P-E colored yarn. I'm not sure. It feels like it's red heart. Probably is a red heart. I'm not sure. It didn't have a label on it. I thought it would be good to use as a practice yarn, and it's working out pretty well. Love for Nails. She put the tutorial up, and I will post a link to the tutorial in the show notes under the more description box. Unfinished objects that I have. My unfinished objects currently are the black sweater that you've seen in other videos, the green Afghan, and let me see. And I think those are the only two I have left of those two items. Projects that I have to do for other people, stuff that I've promised people that I do for them. Well, I got to do another bereavement blanket, but that's a promise to myself. I need to do a colorwork headband for my daughter, Andronita. I need to do a scarf and a hat for Freddie. He's my opera singer. He's one of my adopted children. I need to do a Warcraft hat for my husband to replace the Warcraft bag. And I need to do a black beanie for my friend David and a black beanie for my friend Kane. I also need to make Abby a new doggy sweater because she has long nails, and even after you cut them, she's nervous because she's a rat terrier, so she has like a little nervous disposition. So when she gets stressed, she starts to scratch. So she's like scratched her sweaters up. So I got to make her some new sweaters. So that's projects that I need to get done. So let's move on to the things that I've finished. Mainly because I don't have any more of this alpaca fiber. This is finished. It's doily size, so I might just block it and let it be a doily, and then make sure I have more than just a little sample skein to start a project with that I actually was enjoying working on this when I ran out of yarn. I took it with me to Windswept Farms, and I didn't see any of this particular alpaca's fiber. So this was all that I have, and with my luck, it came from an animal that was sold. So, but it'll be okay. Just have to get more yarn and start over. All right. Item that's finished, is my only knit item that's finished, this was one of my UFOs, the scarf with the red crochet cotton thread, and then the fun fur, and it came out pretty good. I like the way it came out. It's not that big, so what I was thinking about doing was putting some buttons down the side of it and let it be like a little cow. I know somebody that loves purple who lives in my house that will love something like that. The next finished items are a set, and they're 100% alpaca. And it's this scarf, which I have it folded in half. So it's this scarf, and then let you see the pattern. It's a nice creamy white color. And then also I made this hat to go with it from what was left of that fiber, and it's a beret. You see the inside. Oh, yeah. You got my hair. So you can see, as Miss Baldy demonstrates, the beretness of the beret. So the next item I have is my freestyle shawl, and it's in purple. The light purples were hand spun fiber. My friend Carrie spun, dyed with Kool-Aid. And that's the way the colors broke on it. The trim is a commercial yarn. I'm not sure which one. It feels like a cotton silk acrylic blend, so it's probably a Patton's yarn, because I had some Patton's in a, I think it was a blue green. That was just, it felt just like this. So, but yeah, my friend Vicky blocked this for me, and I was very pleased with the way it turned out when she blocked it. Everybody liked it, but I don't wear frilly female-y frilly stuff. Tomboy at heart still. The next item we have is this beanie. The white is alpaca. The gray is wool. It's very soft, and it's very stretchy. I made this for Eric. He is one of the owners of Windswept Farms. There's a piece of equipment that he's always bumping his head on, so I made this for him, something that he can get dirty, just throw in the wash and treat it any way he wants to try and protect his noggin. The next beanie I made was made with, this is merino wool. The purple is merino wool, and the gray is a superwash wool. And then the top, just a little piece of fiber. While we were standing around in the mill, Carrie started spinning. She picked up one of her orders, and she started spinning some of it as a demonstration. And so that was the little bit she spun, because she used my spindle, so it was still up there when we got home. So I incorporated it into this hat of leftover scraps. All of these are just leftover yarns. It's not the most beautiful hat in the world, but it's a warm hat, and there's probably somebody at a homeless shelter somewhere that doesn't care that it's 3 different colors. And then this hat I made last night. It is 2 types of wool. It is a white Shetland. That's what I have left. This is a very nice squishy wool. And then there's a charcoal gray, and I'm not sure what kind of wool it is, but it feels like it's blended with Angora, actually. My friend Teresa, she gave me some cashmere wool blends, so this might be one of the cashmere wool blends, but it's super, super, super soft. I wish you guys could feel it. So I made this beanie with it. I'm thinking about making a black flower, a solid black flower to put on it, because I thought that was, with my morbid self, I thought that would be funny. So that's all the hats that I made. And I'll get to my last 2 items. I'm going to sit Miss Baldy down. And then I don't know if I showed you guys his scarf or not, but this is Brian's Ace of Hearts scarf. And I will post it in the show notes, but you can find the pattern for the heart that I use for the ace and the heart on Teresa's channel. And then the last item I have is my bereavement blanket. It's approximately 23 inches by 25 inches, a little bit bigger than what we were going for, but with this particular stitch, I like for it to end, the stitch to be uniform and the edgings to be even. So I did a couple more rows just to make sure that I ended with a complete edging around it, instead of like half a stitch, from the complete edging. So that's everything that I finished since the last broadcast. I was very happy because I got done with some of my UFOs. And so now I only have three UFOs. My husband's bag, which needs a strap and needs to be lined. The green blanket that's been done in the swirl pattern. That pattern is also on Teresa's website. And the sweater that I'm working on, well, but this will be done by the night because I'm almost out of the yarn. And this cowl. So those are the only projects that I have that are in progress that need to be completed. So thank you guys for, watching my program. If you like it, click like. Um, you know, um, thanks for watching me. Nothing much more really that I think I have to say. I'm trying to make sure. Oh, wait. I want to share with you guys some stuff that I got in the mail today. Okay? I grew up in the country, so I like old things. And I like things that help me remember from when I was growing up, like things I used to see my grandma doing and stuff like that. So I was looking around on Etsy one day, and I saw this tatting shuttle with a little bit of lace on it. It was like a lace butterfly. And I saw some old tailoring things that I remember seeing when I used to go mess around in the sewing drawer of my grandma's old Singer. She had the treadle Singer sewing machine, and it's still in her house. And but it just has a lot of fond memories for me. So I got this box right here from one of the ladies I made a purchase from, and I'll take everything out for you guys. And this is what it looks like inside. You see confetti paper, and the creamy part is the tatting that the lady had completed. I think it was from an estate. Let me show you guys this tatted butterfly. It is exquisite. I'm gonna have it mounted, I think, in some resin. I think I'm gonna have to get in touch with what can't think of her name right now, but she's on my friends list and she does a lot of resin stuff. So I think I'm gonna have her mount this in resin for me. This butterfly. But let me see if I can. There you go. You see the little antenna on the butterfly? It is absolutely adorable. Gorgeous work. And so she sent that to me, and then here's the shuttle. And she had started a new project. See, there's one of the little flowers, and there's another one she was starting. So the lady who it used to belong to has started a new project. And this shuttle is plastic, but it's very old. I mean, it's starting. You can see the wear from somebody just holding their finger there all the time, just using it. So I thought it was just something that made me very nostalgic. And then I went to another Etsy site, and I saw another one. And I think this was only like, I want to say it was only like $6 or $7. So, to own a piece of history like that, it's well worth it. So the other thing I got was like a little, I guess they emptied out some stuff that belonged to someone who had passed on, and they found a bunch of old sewing stuff. And then, like I said, I like nostalgic stuff. So a lot of this stuff I'll probably be trying to find an airtight container to put it in. But this, I want to see if I can use it. Look at that. And it unscrews, but it's rusty on the inside, so I don't want to unscrew it all the way. But yeah, it's a double-ended crochet hook, and it kind of reminds me of I don't know if it's bone or ivory, but I'm more prone to think that it's probably bone of some type. I guess I could always have it tested for them to come back and say, no, look, see here, we unscrewed it and it was made in China. But I just think, and it's so beautiful and worn, just awesome. Then there was these safety pins. Look at that, 15 cents, y'all. There was like two things of the safety pins. And then there was some Rick Rack, but I don't think it had a price tag on it. We can see what it looks like. Okay, then there was some button thread. Can you see it? 15-cent button thread. There were several of those. There was some in white, red, and black. And then there was bias fold tape. Some buttons. And there are some abalone buttons in there. There's one right there. Oops. There's one right there. There's a big one. And then there's a real pretty abalone one if I can find it. There it is. Got this other one in front of it. Come on, he's out the way. I don't know if you guys can see that's the front of it. And then that's the back of it. See? I don't know if you can see the shine on it. But I thought that was cool. And then there was a little needle. I remember these when I was little. So it's a little pack of needles, 3/9 Harper's, and it says War Pack, best quality gold medal, made in England. And it says Thomas Harper and Sons, best quality. And there's 3 needles left in here. I thought that was absolutely just an awesome find. Then there are these, looks like more bias tape, but it has like these little doves on it. Look. Then we have a jumbo pack of Rick Rack, 15 cents. We have some stay binding. It doesn't have a price on it. Several spools of thread on wooden spools, 19 cents. I think I paid $6 for a spool of thread the other day for my sewing machine. This was made by Clark's and Boil Fast. And then this is this one doesn't have any labels, but it's a wooden spool. But it's probably a silk thread or mercerized cotton. I don't know. Did they make mercerized cotton back then? I'm not sure. And then then we had some edging, lace edging that was in there. Some Taylor's tape, chalk. Some Taylor's chalk. Another tatting shuttle with a bobbin inside of it. And of course I showed you the hook that came there. So I think this was like, I want to say it was $8 or $9 for all of that stuff. And I'm tempted to take the hook to an antique dealer to see if they have any similar ones, or know if it's like bone, or if it's a plastic, or if it's ivory. It's very nice. So I just want to know for sure, because if it is one of the two of the above, then I won't use it. I'll get it put in I want to get it put in a shadow box with some of the other items. Make like a little historical shadow box for it, because I thought it was just so cute. So that's my cast off crew on Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed spending this time with you guys. And let me see. Oh, I don't know if I did that yet. Just in case I didn't do tricks of the trade, because I did one video, but I kind of messed up on it. So then I did this one. But for tricks of the trade, if you are a spinner and you don't have a lot of bobbins, or you don't have, or you're trying to figure out a way to store your fiber so that you can use your spindle. If you only have one spindle, you know, if you're not like me and got a bunch of them, and you want a way to store your fiber, then most people have kitchen skewers. You can wind your fiber off onto a kitchen skewer, and then you can use this as a bobbin. You can get a shoebox and put this you know, like a hole on each side of the shoebox. Put a piece of rubber band on it to keep it from flying off. And you can actually, you know, like roll it like a like that. See how if you did that with a shoebox and just rolled it and use it as a lazy cake. If you could use a knitting needle, wind it off on an old knitting needle you're not using. You can use anything out your kitchen that's round, a bottle, a empty soda bottle. You could, any cone holders you got from leftover stuff, save them. You can wind off fiber onto them, or you can wind off ply fiber onto them as a method to store them if you don't, if you don't have a skein winder or something like that to wind it up. There's just a lot of different household items, things that you would probably throw in the trash, toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, that you could use these items to store your spun fiber on. So that's it. This thing's going long. It's already over 20 minutes and I'm still running my mouth. So y'all take care. See you next Monday for Cast Off Monday. And I hope you guys have a good afternoon.